My name is Aaron Nyangwe. I'm the Business Development Director for Vision Outreach Zambia, a local civil society organization based in Zambia, who are collaborating with the George Institute for Health under the Resilience Collaboration Unit in India. We recently held a validation exercise of a frontline health worker toolkit here in Zambia, working hand in hand with the University of Zambia. And we had to go through the process of engaging with the Ministry of Health to get their input and also their consent, allowing us to proceed with the validation exercise. That engagement helped us to identify key health workers from different health facilities within Lusaka who participated in the exercise. We had to use one model that's called the socio-ecological model, which helped to identify stressors at 4 different levels: the individual, the family, the community, and the system. Some of the key stressors that were actually identified included the issue at individual and the family. There is that term that is called the black tax, where family members tend to request for, at times, more than what this individual can provide. This is a great tool, and we are looking forward to implement it at different levels. We'll be doing a survey to just see how other workers who were not part of the workshops are able to identify issues that they are going through, and some of the best ways that we can actually incorporate in implementing the coping mechanism, both at individual, family level, community, and also at system level. Among the outcomes from the 2 workshops that we held when we are validating the frontline health worker toolkit is that when you look at the stresses that health workers face, they are not just related to the health workers, they are actually related to anyone who is doing work. For example, as me as an individual, despite being one of the organizers of the workshop, I also noticed some of the stresses that easily make me not to perform to the fullest. And in doing so, it helped also participate in identifying coping mechanisms, because those coping mechanisms also apply to not only the health workers, but also to anyone who is going through a similar stress. So some of the areas and the issues that were raised in line with the stresses at individual, there is also at family level, at community, and at system levels. The coping mechanisms come to almost the same thing. You need people, you need a system place that is recognizing what you are going through. You also need a support team, not just at individual, but even at family. The family need to know how you're feeling, what you're going through, and then they'll be able to help. At community level, they need to also understand, for example, the health workers, when they bring a patient, they need to know that at times you may not have all the answers, but they also want that help from you. So it is quite a very interesting tool, and also a very efficient tool, which, if used effectively and timely, can actually help resolve some of the stresses that health workers are facing. And not just health workers. I think generally anyone who is working or who is living faces stress one or the other. And this too, I'm sure it can work even elsewhere other than the health workers. Thank you very much.